Hey, y'all. Welcome, everyone, to another edition of Introducing. Y'all know I love my music. I love my music. Yes, I do. I am so happy to be here with you again. It's another great Tuesday. It is what we're gonna call this. We're gonna call it Thankful Tuesdays. We're gonna call this Thankful Tuesdays here on Introducing. I am your girl, Miss Chris, aka Smart Video Girl. Uh-oh, look at that. Didn't mean to do that. But I'm Smart Video Girl. How y'all doing today? Make sure you go on over to Instagram and like me, follow me, join me. It's at Smart Video Girl. I am so happy that you guys are here joining me for another great episode. And today's topic is called Teamwork Makes the Dream Work. All right. Teamwork makes the dream work. And this is a very special episode. This is episode 11, season 1, episode 11. That's 111. For those who do not know, I believe in synchronicities of the numbers and, all of that divinity and the divine. And one is two. And I have two lovely people with me today. I call them the Turners. Okay, that I call them the Turners myself, but you'll get to meet them shortly. It's Tony and Martina of Tony Turner Unleashed. Okay, they have a salon, they have a hair care line. They're a great team. Okay, they're great team members, and we're going to get into all of that. We're going to talk about what they do, how they do it, how they work together as a husband and wife team. I mean, so many great things, but y'all know what we do. That's what we do here on Introducing. I want to introduce them as the new people. We have new things this week as well, and I'm so excited to tell you about those. A lot of them coming from the Black Women Connecting Communities group. So, make sure you keep it locked and tuned in for that. And then, of course, we have the new way of thinking. So we all have heard the term teamwork makes the dream work. And that's something that I live by myself. But we're going to really talk about how you create the ultimate team. Okay, I'm introducing some new things to y'all today. All right, but before we get started, I do want to make sure that I am intentional and give thanks to all of the viewers, everyone who is watching right now. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Everyone who has subscribed, everyone who has shared and liked and pushed the notification bell so you knew exactly when this show started. I appreciate you, and I just want you to know that. I also want to give a shout out to my mastermind group over at the Bob Proctor Coaching Program. Shout out to you guys because you guys are my team. And I can't wait till we have our mastermind call this week on Sunday. All right. And again, I want to give a shout out to the BWCC ladies because that is my team. All right. And we make the dream work. All right. So without further ado, I would like to introduce to you all Tina. I'm sorry. Why did I say Tina? Because I say T. Tony and Martina Turner of Tony Turner Unleashed. Welcome to the show, my beautiful friends.
What's up? What's up? happening, Chris?
Woo!
What's
Y'all don't
good?
understand. I'm excited. I'm excited. I for those, we're going to give a little background so I could tell them how we met and why I was so pressed to have you guys on the show, and it meant so much to me. So, for those who do not know, I've been working on a magazine for a few years, about 2 years now.
Mhm.
The Vision and Purpose magazine with Karen McConnell Jones. I did a recording there at the studio, so you guys are very familiar with that.
That's right.
And Tony and Martina have been part of that team since the beginning as well. And they have been writing in every single article, every single magazine for the past 2 years in the what is it? The all things fashion. Yes,
Yes.
category. Yes. And of course they know all about this is because they have their own salon and their own hair care line. Hence the
Yeah.
fro today. I had to
Beautiful fur.
represent.
Beautiful
I
fur.
love it.
We
Thank
love
you.
it and nothing.
I had to represent for you guys because
You're doing
I was like I gotta have the hair out for the people
it.
so
You
they can
did it.
know. But real quick, tell the people who you are. Introduce yourself. Say hello and tell them a little bit about Tony Turner Unleashed.
Okay. Why do you say?
Hello, everyone. I'm Martina Turner, and
I'm
it's
Tony
Tony
Turner.
Turner.
We're husband and wife.
Yes.
We run a business here in Richmond, Virginia.
Yes.
And we've been married for about how many years now?
We're going on 9 years.
9 years.
Yes.
A wonderful number
Excited.
9.
Yes.
And
Wonderful number 9. You never lied about
wonderful
that.
number 9.
hmm
And she's been
9
my
years.
soulmate. She's been rolling with me through the good and the bad times. And I'm very thankful for my wife.
I'm
So,
thankful for you too, baby.
so the hair product line has been out for, I mean,
Let's see, we're going on. Oh, it might be
10,
at least 11.
about 11
11
years now.
years, yes.
So
Wow.
we've been in what you call, I guess, grassroots type of business.
Yes.
We doing
Yes.
direct to consumer, and it's been good. It's been challenging.
Yes.
Right.
COVID-19 put a major squeeze, but actually we ended up flourishing in during COVID-19.
Yes, that was a blessing
We're
in
still in
disguise.
COVID-19,
Yes.
but for a season we were actually out of the salon. Our governor shut
Mhm.
us down for like it was 2.5 months.
Yeah, about almost 3 months.
That's when we learned the products could take care of us.
Yes.
The Lord blessed us, and with our
Wow.
clients and through online sales, we were able to
Uh-oh.
make it through without any PPE loans. And so God really
Yes.
took care of us during that time.
That was a blessing for
He
us.
always took care of us, but
He
like I
does.
said, that was a free fall right there because I'd never been out
Uh-oh.
there for that many months, ever.
Yes.
You know what I mean? 'Cause I've been working since I was a kid. And I was like, Marty telling me she wanted to have a month off. I was like,
We seem to have some technical difficulties. Um, but I wanted to say I know what they were talking about. So they're talking about COVID. During COVID, as we know, especially like hair salons and places like that, direct contact places, lost a lot of business. They were shut down because you couldn't get into it because they didn't have anything open. So let me see if I can get them back. Um, there we
I
go.
don't know
Right.
what happened.
I don't know what happened. You're
It's not
frozen a little bit.
okay.
Did. Okay.
Okay, we back.
Can you guys hear us?
Can you hear us now?
No, you're frozen.
What?
Oh, no.
That's
No.
crazy.
Come back. Leave and come back. Come right back for me.
All right, I'm gonna
Okay.
come
All
right
right,
back.
all right. So, but I'm gonna have them come right back. But just to let y'all know, this is why I love the Turners. So clearly, they've been married for 9 years, but they started their business 11 years ago, and I'm gonna talk about that when they come back. 11 years ago, they started their business. Okay, and I want to ask them, what was that? How did you go from because usually people once they start working together, they be like, I'm out. I can't live with you and work with you. Like this is too much. So I really want to talk about that and figure out how they have done that. So this is what we're going to do until they come back. I want to introduce. Oh, they're back. Let me see if I got them. Let's see here. There you go.
All
Can you
right. Can
hear
you
us
hear
now?
us?
Yeah, we can hear you now.
All right.
Good.
It's live. That's what we do. We live.
Okay,
So I
cool.
was just when you were gone, because I did catch you were married for 9 years, in business for 11. You
Mhm.
realized during COVID that the products could sustain you.
Yeah,
Wow.
Yes.
that was
Yeah.
awesome.
That was blessed.
That was really awesome. I was so pleased,
Yes.
because where we are, I'm tell you, um, nobody's giving grace periods. So
No. So we were
it's
really
due
fortunate.
day one, and day
Definitely.
two is late with fees, and that
Period.
was during COVID time. So it really, 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 really was a blessing that our
Wow.
business was able to sustain
Well,
itself.
that's exciting. So I want to ask you guys because they're going to be okay. So y'all started the business before y'all were married, got married.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
So how most people can't even live together, let alone work together. How do you guys make that team work?
We were friends first, so
Yeah.
we used to hang out before we even started dating,
Hmm.
Hmm.
and we just grew together. And Tony has a 11 personality, and I love him, and I love working with him, and we just have fun together. So it was pretty easy for us to do that.
Yeah,
Some
friend.
people we hear say it's hard to work with their mate, but honestly, it's like fun every day. It's like I'm hanging out with my best friend, so it works for me. For
That's
us.
that's everything right there. Like I said,
Yeah.
it was friends first, and
Hmm.
that probably hit the nail right on the
Yeah.
head because we
That does hit the nail on the head. That's funny
yeah,
because
yeah.
I'm a single woman,
Mhm.
but I was like I think what I'm looking for because people's like I want love. I said I think the connection is more so than anything. It's the connection that you have with somebody. Like you said, you guys are friends first, and that connection is like unbreakable. That's your friend. So you guys learn how to communicate and and have a good time together, and everything like that. So I think being friends first and having that true connection really you can see that in the relationship that
It's
I
fun.
Thank you.
I mean,
that I
It
see.
is.
it's a lot of fun. I smile every day. I laugh
I
every
do
day.
too.
You know,
That's beautiful.
and that's even on bad days. You
That's
know what I mean?
right.
Where things could be going haywire. I talk to Marty. She's gonna make me laugh for one way or another. I'm gonna laugh before the day's over.
That's a beautiful thing, y'all. See, teamwork makes the dream work.
It
Mhm.
does.
Dream work. So let me say, whose vision, whose dream, or tell me, is the Tony Turner Unleashed? The whole thing.
That would
What
be
is?
Tony's dream.
Okay.
He started it. And once we start working together, I believe when we first started dating, we were friends first when Tony
Mhm.
first started the hair care line. And I would help him out doing shows to kind of like trade shows to help
Mhm.
him promote the products. And after that, like I said, we grew together, friends first. I love the product. I believed in his dream, and honestly, I love everything about it. So it just worked out, and then we end up getting married, and here we are.
Yes,
Okay,
she lent herself to me. You know what I mean?
I know that's right.
When we first got together, um, I would do a lot of trade shows,
Mhm.
and during those
Mhm.
trade shows, I would do like different expos
Mhm.
and healthy, wealthy, and wise, and different stuff
Mhm.
with the radio stations here in Richmond and other places too. And she would be my teammate. So when we would do those shows, we had models. We have a nice setup. But Marty would take off her Saturdays, which is a money day in the hair industry if you're doing hair, and she would come and do hair for free with me.
Wow.
And that right there was kind of like that was the eye opener to say, okay, I need to keep my eye on this one here because she was the real,
Clearly, he kept his eye on you.
yeah, she's the real deal. And it
Yeah,
just she just showed herself mighty, you
I
know.
know that's right. He said he that finds a wife finds a good thing. That's what they say.
Oh my
Something like
God,
That's right.
man, yeah,
hallelujah.
great
A
thing.
helpmate. Right.
Amen, amen. And I mean,
Right.
special. I could, I probably could keep talking the whole way out because
I know that's right.
I'm
That is
saying
amazing.
it's great to have
That
a
is
sister in Christ.
amazing.
You know what I mean?
That
So,
that's
Right.
absolutely amazing. So Martina, you do hair too as well, right?
I do.
So how long have you been doing hair?
Lord. I've been doing hair since I graduated high school.
I
And
know
so
that.
93. It's a long time.
Yes, yes.
But I love my clients. I love what I
Mhm.
do. And I just love what we doing. It's really
Okay.
been a blessing.
Mhm.
Okay. So let's talk about, you said you realized that the product sustained you during COVID. How were you able to kind of, I mean, you had no choice, literally. You had to kind of depend on that. But how has that realization shifted how you guys are doing business and moving forward post pandemic?
Okay. It made us want to focus on the hair care products
Yes.
Mhm.
versus the salon itself.
Mm-hmm.
The salon, of course, was the bread and butter. That's how we paid the bills every day.
Mhm.
But like I said, when that was shut us, when the salon was shut down, we had to really let God lead us. And it was crazy. I just finished the website maybe a week or
Yes.
Mm.
two before we got shut down.
Mm.
So it was
Mm.
like God was like, okay, get in Noah. It was like our little Noah's Ark. We got in our little ark. And shoot, COVID came, and we went in the ark and shut it in with our little product. It's like, okay, the storm is here. We good. It was our people really supported,
They
making
Wow.
sure that
did. It was
you
truly
know
blessed.
those products. And it
Wow.
was awesome because it never had been the time when I was able to lay in the bed and make money like that. It was like great.
I
Yes.
know that's right.
We had to get
Yeah.
up to make sure that we shipped the products out. But
Right.
it wasn't like we was behind the chair,
Right.
working
Yeah.
for hours.
Right.
Those sales were coming like bling, 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 bling. It was like, all right, all right.
It was like ching 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 ching.
Oh, listen, it was awesome to see. And then of course
Yeah.
we had investors. We had to pay up. We had to pay back some investors. We was able
Mhm.
to work with getting them paid too. So that really,
It was a
it
blessing
really
for
worked
us.
out because
Yes.
you don't want to default on
No, you don't want to do
loans.
anything like that.
Especially our people were people who cared about us too. You know what I mean? So
Right.
we was able to kind of wind it in, keep schedule, and keep pushing. So I
Mhm.
thank God for our investors being patient with us too.
Yes.
We had so many people's patient. I believe the Lord orchestrates everything. So
I believe that he orchestrates this
yeah,
whole
Everything.
thing. So
yeah,
yes, the
yeah. So
ultimate teammate right there. Hello.
yeah, he covered us on so many different levels. Even from dealing with the salon, it was just
Mhm.
awesome that our landlord was really patient with us too.
Yeah.
And
Wow.
from
Yeah.
that point,
Okay.
I'm a transparent person and say that, I know the Most High took care of us.
Me too.
You know, I,
Amen.
our products are
Amen.
great, but the Lord is much greater.
That's
How
right.
about that? Well, we're gonna talk about that a little later. You guys
Mhm.
know how we do with
Mhm.
the show. I do everything with intention. If you've been
Yeah.
watching the show, you know that for a fact. So we're definitely gonna get into that and how God is your a universe creator. What
That's
I
right.
have many people here. So the most high being your ultimate teammate. We're going to talk about that definitely and
Yeah.
how we can really tap into that teamwork to make our dreams work. Okay.
Yes.
That's
Yes.
right.
Yes, yes, yes. So let's talk about the team that you guys are on with VNP and everything, and tell us about how
Mhm.
you guys, because that kind of, happened all around the same time too. The
It did.
magazine
It did. Yeah.
started
Yes.
right
Mhm.
around COVID. So,
Yeah.
so tell us how it's been working with the Vision and Purpose team on the magazine.
Oh man,
It's
it's
cool.
it's been a great venue to share our thoughts.
Yes.
Like I said, it challenges us to analyze and then voice it because sometimes we think it, but we don't. I don't say what I'm thinking.
Right,
But
right. Mm-hmm.
but through the magazine, I'm able to say what I'm thinking.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I
Yes.
mean? So and that works.
Mm-hmm.
Karen is a dear friend of mine. We knew each other many, 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 many years ago. I think I met Karen when I was probably like 20. Well, I was early in my career,
Mm.
Mhm.
and Karen worked for a company that used to do hair products, and I used to host her visits in my salon. So as
Wow.
they were doing prep work for that show, they might have been at like a convention center, but they did their prep work with me at my salon.
Interesting. Wow.
That's cool.
So, and we became like brother and sister from that point. And I was blessed to be able to go work in her salon. I moved
Mm-hmm.
to DC, and I worked with her. She was with her husband then. Greg was living, and we just really became really, really close, tight.
Mhm.
So when she called to ask me to be a part, and then of course me, Marty's part of me. So Marty rolled
Team,
in there.
It
yes,
came together.
It just came.
came together
Yeah.
as a pair. And I love that. And so if you guys have ever purchased the copy of the Vision and Purpose magazine and you go to the All Things Fashion section, you will see two articles every single time, one by Tony and one by Martina. And I will say, as the editor, I mean, as a designer for the magazine, it was always a pleasure to kind of design those two perspectives of you guys, because you guys really brought that feminine and masculine energy
Mhm.
and that balance to whatever the topic is. And y'all, I'm telling you, they were always in sync. The title would be the same, but the thoughts that would come out of it would be very unique, and you could tell each person has their own they're their own person, but together they make a complete thought, or they make
We
a
appreciate
complete
I
that.
statement.
appreciate that.
And we love
Yes.
your designs
You
too.
know
I'm gonna
it.
tell you that. I mean, I love watching your designs. Just the
Thank
graphics
you.
were
I
beautiful.
love it.
You know what I mean? And very creative, and
Mhm.
it really added a lot of spice to the articles.
Yes.
Thank you.
So
Yes.
we are thankful for you.
Yes. And
You
just as
know,
well as working with the magazine,
Mhm.
working with all the team members. That's
Right.
amazing.
And
Right.
it's great working with people who have great energy.
Yes.
That's right.
Mhm.
That's
That's
right.
it.
And that's what I enjoyed most. And what I
Yeah.
enjoyed most is being around people with really good energy. Positivity is a must for me.
And talented.
It's everything.
The
Yeah,
articles are
I mean,
awesome.
it was like it's a lot of meat in that magazine.
Yes.
And
Teamwork makes the dream work. That is a power team. The Vision and Purpose magazine team is tight,
yeah,
It
very
is.
tight.
and a lot of people have been in from the jump, and for it to be 2 years running, um and if to be the multitude of people, you know what I'm saying? It's not just one or two people trying to put together a magazine, because a lot of times you get, especially at the grassroots level, you have like two people doing everything.
Right.
This really was a team effort with,
Yeah.
Definitely.
you had sections, you had leaders, you had, and things came in, they may be a little late, and we may have been pushing up against deadlines, but things always happened. You know what I'm saying? We always made the dream work, and it was definitely a pleasure. And I think that everybody who's a part of the Vision and Purpose team um, from the magazine is flourishing from it. You know what I'm saying? Everybody has,
That's awesome.
and it is. And I'll say everybody is flourishing, and I kind of like finding their footing, because I know for me it was a great experience to be able to design and have the responsibility to do something like that, because you don't usually get those types of opportunities. You know what I'm saying? Who's gonna let you design a whole magazine?
That was awesome.
Yeah, you're
But it
right.
was
That's
awesome.
blessed
And I
though.
love
That's a
the
blessing.
this beautiful. This is
Yes.
beautiful.
Yeah, you guys are rough, and I just wish I could see you guys more in
We do too.
because
I
We
know.
do
We're so
too.
happy for you.
yes. But as I said, they're in Richmond, Virginia, so they would always participate via the Zoom. And it came up that one time, and I thought I was going to die, because I got to meet the Turners in person. It was like Michelle and Obama, Michelle
Oh,
and Barack.
man, that's
You
a
gonna
good
mess
compliment.
up.
But really though, this is you're a joy.
Yes,
So
yes,
Oh,
that's
you
what
really
you
are.
guys are, my Michelle and Barack in real life, okay? Because I don't know them
all
for
right.
real.
That's sweet.
That's
That's
big.
real sweet.
No,
Yeah.
I'm serious. I
But we
love you
love you
guys.
though.
Yeah, we
You
love
guys
you.
are doing it. You guys do it together. You do it in unison. You do it with love, and it's very authentic and it's very transparent. And so I appreciate you. And I'm just drawn. I think I'm just drawn by to your energy. So that's why I'm like,
Oh,
yes, I
that's
love
great.
them.
Oh, we love
And we love you
you.
I
too.
love them.
Yeah.
I love them. So you guys know what we do each and let them know how they can get in touch with you. You guys, we got some, I'm going to show your flyer, but let them know how they can get in
Okay.
touch with you. If you're not in Richmond, you can still use some of their hair care lines,
Yeah,
some of
no
their
doubt.
hair
Yes,
designers. So
We'll be a
let's
part
tell
of
them
our
how they can reach you.
Yep. You
definitely.
can catch us online at TonyTurnerUnleashed.com. You can purchase right there. We on Instagram too. Um,
Mm-hmm.
Thunder.
Tony T
Tony T
Unleashed.
Unleashed. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Unleashed. Then you go on Facebook is um, Tony Turner
Tony
Unleashed
Turner
hair care
Unleashed.
products,
Yes.
and you catch us that way too.
Yes, honey. And look at that. That's beautiful. This is the
That's some,
sophisticated
you
and
know,
everything.
I
that's
love it.
the models in it are their clients and more and friends of ours too.
Yes.
So that's another
Teamwork.
powerful. We did
Yeah,
that.
that's another power
Troy and
couple.
that's a
That
that's a
day.
powerful couple that's on that ad. You know, Dave and
Yes.
Troy. Man, when you really
Yeah.
get to meet them, they're younger than we are, but they have
I'm so
there's
happy for
7 kids
them.
between them. 7 kids. Yeah, yeah. And which makes them so awesome is that they're still in their 30s and they just go get it.
Wow.
And they got like stay-up kids. All of those kids are in the house like boom, 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 boom.
Bless their hearts. Bless
And
their
they're entrepreneurs.
hearts.
They
And they're
are.
entrepreneurs.
Yes.
So
It's a special gift to be entrepreneur now.
yeah.
It really is.
Let's real quick. So you were talking about, the during the pandemic when you had to rely on the hair care product, like that's almost like the life of an entrepreneur is the living in that uncertainty. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Because there is no guarantee from day to day that somebody's gonna walk into your salon, that somebody gonna buy your product. You could show up every day and it still not be nothing. So as entrepreneurs, we live in a state of uncertainty all the time. And the one thing, and this is my thing, and y'all can take it if you want to, make sure, oh, I forgot to tell people to make sure you have your pen and paper. You see, I'm ready. Um,
shit,
with
yeah.
with the uncertainty as an entrepreneur, the only thing that I know that is certain is that God got me.
That's
Hallelujah.
it. That's everything.
That's the
Hallelujah.
only thing I know for certain. Everything else is uncertain. And as an entrepreneur, I have learned to really, really, really lean on him. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Really. You don't
Yes,
lean on your job or anything else because I don't have a job. I got God. That's it.
that's it.
That
That's
is
it.
it.
I
All
talk
right.
to him regularly.
That's right.
Regular
Yes.
conversations.
All the time. I love him. I love him. I
Mhm.
love him. Okay, so your hair care line.
Mhm.
Tell us what makes Tony Turner Unleashed hair care line so special?
Well, what makes it special is that, it's two stylists first who
Hmm.
created the line. So, we use the products in the shop before we started to sell them.
Okay.
So that means that they had to work
Hmm.
and they had to do what we needed them to do. And we're pretty impressed with what they can do.
That's right.
Hmm.
The ingredients are amazing.
Hmm.
It's packed with antioxidants, which
Mhm.
is healthy for the body, both inside and out. Helps to fight against the free radicals. Free radicals basically it's an aging process through oxidation,
Hmm.
and with those antioxidants, it helps to protect the hair from the free radicals of breaking down the hair, strengthens the hair, adds protein, adds moisture. It's just we have a great shampoo, which is called the Martini
Martini
Soothing
Super.
Shampoo and Conditioner. It
Yeah.
has lavender in it, has peppermint
And
um,
tea tree.
and tea tree, and it's just like so invigorating to the scalp. So like,
That sounds like it smells yummy
let
and
me tell you
feels
something.
Yeah,
yummy.
it smells and
I get
feels great.
invigorated and I'm shampooing. Like you're not supposed to get high off your own supply, but I'm shampooing and shampooing. Like I have any sinus issues or whatever,
Hmm.
that lavender and that peppermint, whoosh, it opens my
Clear that thing
nose.
right on
And
up.
like I'm shampooing, my customers are like, "This feels so good." I'm like, "Yes, it does."
It's great.
And I, doing my research, lavender um,
Hmm.
actually raises your white blood cell count by the scent,
Oh.
which is really
Yes.
impressive. And it also soothes the mind. The scent itself soothes your mind mentally. So
Mm.
that's really big too. I'm like, okay, this is like,
And you're putting it right here on your skin.
oh my God,
Yes.
it's
Yeah.
just, and then that peppermint is like that blast. Oh
Stimulating
my
and
God.
stuff.
So it's like
It's
one of those shampoos. It's like, I call it our adult shampoo. And the reason why, because it's like a sensual experience for
Oh,
me.
that's right.
Like a lot of my clients say, okay, you're making love to the head. And it's because, one, I love what I do. I love who I do
Hmm.
it for. for,
That's right.
and I love what we do it with. So
Mhm.
products are crazy, man. It's from the amazing oil Morocco. It's packed with antioxidants, helps protect the hair from heat. Um,
Vitamin E.
Lots of vitamin E. I can
Yes.
keep going on and on. The was the morning glory, gives you that
Yes.
shine, and you got that glisten going on, and the smells are really
It
just
is.
good.
Smells good.
I need to get me some of this. I'm still waiting on my
We got
product.
something called discipline, which is the edge control. So when
Yes.
folks got a little something popping up because it's hot outside, the humidity might get you, especially my natural people. When they get a flat iron or whether they can smooth the little edges down, and it's nice with the little girls to put their hair up. So it's working. It's working. The
Wow.
products are something special,
We love
and the
it.
line is still growing because we had a big during COVID. One of the downsides of business was that our manufacturer
Yes.
went out of
Wow.
business. That was traumatic.
Yes.
Oh
That was
no.
traumatic. Yeah, because I've been doing business with them for about 10
About
years,
10,
about
yeah,
10
since
solid
10
years.
years.
And I am
And then
telling
they
you,
went under.
listen,
Yes.
that manufacturer had been in business since 71. They they crumbled in COVID. And I mean, it's a $1 billion business, basically.
Right, right, yeah.
Crumbled during COVID-19. And
Wow.
we was like, they was like, oh, Tony, there's some bad news for you. We're going out of business. We just got pulled in the boardroom and hey, it's over.
No.
That was
I'm sending
crazy.
y'all the official email, and yeah, we're sorry.
So how did you recover from that?
Oh,
Oh
good
my
Lord.
gosh. I was like, what is my husband gonna do?
Martin looked at me. She was like, I had to go outside for a little bit.
Yes.
We were at the shop when I got the phone call. I was like, oh, snap. So honestly, first thing I did was I started praying.
Yeah.
And the first thing I said was, God, you are my source. They are my resource.
Yes.
So I'm going to trust you that you're setting us up for a victory. I don't know how. Lord knows it took a lot of money to do what we did.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, okay, now we got to come up with more money to start over from ground zero. I'm like, okay, pandemic,
Show me what you're working with.
You know what I'm
That's
saying?
right.
I had to reach to the Most High once again.
Mm-hmm.
All right, look,
Yeah.
you done that. I think that's a great transition right there, you guys.
Yeah.
If you don't know now, you know we are talking to Tony and Martina Turner of Tony Turner Unleashed. Make sure you go and visit the website, grab you some of their products. Some of your listeners already said they're gonna go order them some.
Oh,
That
Thank
lavender,
you.
yes, that lavender
don't
peppermint.
put you there.
Yeah,
Amen.
That's
I
right.
like this shampoo and that conditioner.
I'm listening. I love a good shampoo too,
I'm
and the
trying to tell you.
conditioner.
All right.
So we're gonna talk about some new things though, real quick. You guys know what we do, new things here on introducing the podcast. I'm your girl, Smart Video Girl. Thank you all again for tuning in every Tuesday here only on YouTube exclusively. So make sure you like, share, and subscribe to the Only Greatness Media Production channel. If you would like to send me an email, you can send it to tellemchris@gmail.com. And again, don't forget to follow me over on Instagram at Smart Video Girl. I want to give a shout out to my sponsors, and the list is growing, y'all.
Oh,
It's a
sponsorship.
yes,
Awesome.
yes, sponsors. I want to give a shout out to my sponsors. We have Sharon Lee on the Run. Shout out to Sharon Lee on the Run. That podcast actually comes on every Friday at noon, so make sure you check her out. She
That's
does a
right.
great
Right,
job.
right.
Yes, and then Super Radio, Super DMV Radio is a sponsor. They actually rebroadcast the podcast as well, so you can check them out right after each one of these episodes. The next day, you can catch the next one. So
All right.
you should never, ever miss an episode of introducing, because we are just about everywhere. Okay, that is the truth. And I want to give a shout out to Wow Radio, who just started syndicating the show as well, and we are on Spotify, Apple
Right.
Podcasts, Google Podcasts, and Spreaker. So make sure that you find introducing the podcast. Look for us. We are everywhere. Like us everywhere we are. Okay.
Okay.
Just do that. Like us everywhere we are. All right. Shout out also to the Love My Selfie Museum, as a sponsor. You guys, I did my photo shoot over there the other day. Make sure you go visit them at 3405 Bonita Street, Suite 21 in Hillcrest Heights, Maryland. Let them know that Smart Video Girls sit you over there. It's a great space for events, parties, or just to have some time to yourself or with your girls. So make sure you go on over to the Love Your Selfie Museum and let them know I
Mm.
sent you. And again, if you have not, please go visit www.tonyturnerunleashed.com and get you some product. Okay. And you can also learn some cool things because they have some videos on there about what the products have in them, and you can, check it out. And make sure you support this business and this couple. They've been doing some great things, and I really love them. And look, all their stuff is like $22. I think, I don't know if that was intentional or not, but I love it. I was born,
22, maybe
I was
22.
born on the 22nd, so
No,
Really?
22.
yes. So I'm like, okay, maybe this is intentional. Maybe this is for me. Maybe not. I don't know, but I love it.
That's
I love
right.
it.
Take it.
Yes. And so those are your new things, guys. Those are your new things. Make sure you check out the products. Make sure you check out the podcast everywhere. And make sure you go get your selfies. Okay. We have more sponsors and more supporters. So make sure you keep it locked. Don't forget, like, share, subscribe. Okay. Like, share, subscribe. All right. So today's topic is teamwork makes the dream work. And I hope that you went and got your pen and paper because now I'm going to break down this new way of thinking because each and every time the thing on this show, I like to take cliches and break them down so they're not so cliche-ish and it's something that we can actually live by, you know. So
Yeah.
in this world, there's like four levels of consciousness. There's the level of the to you, where things just happen to you. That's called like victim mode, you know. A lot of
Mhm.
people say, "Oh, this happened to me. Oh, this happened to me." When you're in victim mode, there's no work, there's no energy on your part. Things are just happening to you. Okay? Then there's the by you. The by you is when you say, "Okay, I'm not a victim. I'm going to I'm responsible for myself and I'm going to take responsibility." And then therefore you start to create things happen by you. So this is almost like a solo thing now, right? Because
Mhm.
you're doing things by yourself. Anything that happens to you, you are taking personal responsibility for it, and you're saying this happened by me. Okay. Then there's the third level of consciousness, which says things happen for me. Now, this one is a lot of people don't necessarily get to this one either, but this one is like, oh, someone gave me this. Things happen for you. You start to now attract things. All right. You're not a victim. You start to get rewarded. Things start to happen for you. You walk into a room where and things happen for you. All right.
Mhm.
That's a very interesting one too. But that's because there's a certain level of energy and a vibration that you are exuding. So
Mhm.
things are coming to you. You're
Mhm.
attracting
Mhm.
those things. The
Mhm.
last one, and this is where I say teamwork makes the dream work. This is when things happen through you.
Mhm.
Okay.
Okay.
And the only way things can happen through you is if you have the ultimate partner who is God. That's when you are working with the universe,
Mhm.
Mhm.
okay? And things are literally happening through you because He is giving you the power. He is giving you the power, the wisdom, the foresight, the courage, the whatever the resources in order for things to happen through you, for you to become a partner in Him in His miracles that He creates here on this earth.
Mhm.
That's people be like, oh, that's miraculous. How did this happen? That's
Mhm.
because God is working through you.
Mhm.
Mhm.
Okay, you don't get to a level of through you until there's an understanding that there is a God, and that you can never, what even when things happen for you, that is still Him. So the level of consciousness of things happening through me that's allowing yourself to become a teammate on God's team. To say, I'm open, use me.
Mm-hmm.
And that is when dream work. Teamwork makes the dream work. So if you have something, and a lot of time we have things built deep down inside of us. Everybody say, what's your purpose? What's your vision? What do you really want to do? In order to get that out of you, in order for you to really make that come to life and fruition, you have to have the ultimate team member. You have to have, I say, for those big dreams to happen, for those dreams that you can't do on your own, because you can do everything else up until the for you can do it all on your own. But through you need a teammate, and his name is God.
Amen.
Mm-hmm. That's
Amen.
right.
Amen.
And so teamwork makes the dream work. Get on the ultimate team. Get connected to him through meditation,
Mm-hmm.
journaling. I talk to him, and I'm gonna be honest, like, I at some point I used to just listen to R&B music, all the quote unquote secular music. And it was just, I would take all the love songs and turn them into songs I was singing to God. I would sing to the universe. So I would sing to, I would become into this loving relationship with God. He became my best friend, much like
Mm-hmm.
you two. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Mm-hmm.
I hang out with him all day, every day.
Mm-hmm.
He is
Mm-hmm.
my ultimate thing. Like, there's nowhere I go that he doesn't go.
Amen.
Mm-hmm.
That, and much like the two of you, like, we're friends first. And it is it's amazing when you team up with him and you start to see the things happen. I have literally over the past couple of days been in that for you, like, for you. I went to Target to go buy school supplies for my son. I kid you not. We went to the store. We went to Target. I'm not gonna tell you I would Target because I don't want this young man to get fired. uh, we were at the register, and I'm trying to transfer. You know how you try to transfer your money and your app right then and there. So the phone was trying to get me to recognize my face. It wasn't working, and the young man, because we had conversation, I'm pleasant. I'm, hello, how you doing? I've always have a smile. How you doing? How's your day? I'm talking. Oh, I'm telling him about homeschool because I homeschool my son. He's like, how does that work? We're just having conversation. I and still fumbling with my phone trying to transfer my money. He takes it upon himself to, here you go, ma'am. Have a nice day.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's what I'm talking about.
Mm-hmm.
Listen, what?
That's
And
blessed.
my son was with me.
Mm-hmm.
And I said, son, I said, this is a wonderful example of why you show gratitude and how,
Mm-hmm.
when you're grateful for these smallest things, you, how it comes back to you. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
Mm-hmm.
right.
And the last show I did was called The Attitude of Gratitude. And this happened in between the shows. Like, I'm telling you, my
Mm-hmm.
teammate, the captain on my team,
I
he
love
makes
it.
these things happen.
We
It
sure
happened
do.
again today. I've been telling her, I had literally been given gifts. Like, the for me has been happening, but I think that's because I'm allowing him to get to me. I'm allowing him to work through me,
Mm-hmm.
um, through the things that I'm doing. And you get to that point where you start to just attract things all the time. So if you have dreams and aspirations, and when you try to do them yourself, it's always hard. It's always hard to do something by yourself. Do you not agree with that? It's easier to do things in a team,
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
usually. Yeah. Teamwork makes the dream work. And so I just would encourage everyone to really sign up to be on God's team.
That's
Mm-hmm.
right.
I like that.
I love it.
Get on the universal squad. Get on the universe squad. Whatever you call, get on that side where you realize that, because and this is the other thing. I know that God is always working in my favor, and the universe is always working in my favor. So there's nothing that can stop me if I'm on the winning team. That's a winning team. And just like he showed you that you guys were on the right path and that you were doing the right thing. Even your supplier shut down, but you were still able to.
Recuperate.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
But
That's a dream right there. That's a
it
miracle.
is. It's
Yes.
big.
It's God right there all
We
day.
there.
Oh,
We
that
there.
Yeah,
We
because
I
there.
know you guys are there because everything y'all take me to church every single Tony, you take us to church every single article. I know you know.
Sometimes I don't know what the editing gonna do with this one. 'Cause
Oh, you know,
I know some of the edit. I know they probably was like, okay, it's probably a little bit across the line, but we're gonna let it fly this
they're
time.
gonna be all right. They're gonna be
that's
all
right.
right.
Mhm.
So yes, guys, teamwork definitely makes the dream work. Oh, and so with that being said, we are there's the Black Women Connecting Communities has a brand new challenge. It is called the BWCC Manifesting Challenge, and we are one of our ladies who's currently in Senegal. Shout out to Tamika. And she's a barber too. So you guys maybe need to
Oh,
connect because I
Tamika.
love her. But she's in Africa right now, and she created these beautiful flyers as a way to kind of remind us to be intentional. All
That's
right.
beautiful.
This is I am intentional. So if you would like to follow them, you can go on over to you can follow it on Instagram at BLK Women CC. All right, I'll put that in the chat for those. But we're having a challenge of just being intentional. And last month we did show us how good it can get. So we asked Universe, show me how good it can get. And I can imagine that during COVID, that's a question that you guys had. Show me how good it can get.
Mm-hmm.
Show us.
We still waiting on some of this stuff.
That's right.
Look,
Some of
come on,
we
tell
still
them.
waiting.
Well, then just let them know. Ask him how good. Show me how good it can get. When you
Mhm.
ask him, show me, tell me, he will
I'm gonna tell
Okay,
you
show.
I like that.
yeah, sometimes, for me personally, when the Lord wants to get my attention, most I gets my attention, he sits me down.
Yeah.
Amen.
Whether somehow if my health gets affected or
Hmm.
something happens where he sets me down for me to listen. And the big
Mm-hmm.
word now is here. You
Hmm.
know what I mean? So now it's like here. So even like yesterday and the day, I hadn't been
Mm-hmm.
feeling well, some indigestion, some but he sat me down. So and I've been asking God, okay, what do you want me to do?
Hmm.
Because I know you don't do this for no reason. Like I know you control the moon, the stars, the planets, and stuff that I don't truly
Right.
understand.
Right.
So my body, you disrupting my body to get my attention. So minister to me at this point. What are you saying to me?
What are you saying
Um,
to?
what are you saying to me? And it's interesting that the podcast will be today
I know.
because I believe you shared some really good insight
Yeah.
with me as to what he is directing me, what direction he's taking me, or us in as a family. So
Yeah.
um, I believe that we're getting closer to the answers.
That's right.
Amen.
Mhm.
Listen, through me, work through me. That's what I
That's
said.
right.
Use me. That's what they
That's
said.
right. I'm hearing it. I'm
Yeah.
hearing it.
And because this sounds like the bayou. We work hard as humans. We're used to doing. We are used to being worker bees.
Hmm.
And when we're on God's team, you know, you do have to do the work. You
Oh,
got to do
no
some
doubt.
work. But
No
you
doubt.
don't do the work. You don't do the work alone.
Hmm.
That's
Mm-hmm.
what you have to understand. The bayou, it's not really bayou. There's nothing that you can do without him. you
Right.
know
Mm-hmm.
so
Right.
you have to understand that even the bayou is a struggle because you are trying to make something happen. You're trying
Hmm.
to do the why, the who, what, when, why, and how. That's bayou. So you go from being a victim to saying I'm not a victim anymore to saying I got this.
Hmm.
And you really do need to transition to allow things to happen for you.
Mm-hmm.
And then it can come from you. Yeah, that's all I got for today.
Girl, that's good
I
stuff.
love it.
That's good stuff.
Yes.
That's
That's
all I
good
got for
stuff.
today. But again, I want to thank you guys. I want to thank you both, honestly, for
Oh,
being
thank
on the
you for
show.
having us
We are blessed to
today.
be with
I'm
you.
so happy for you.
Yes, I'm
Mhm.
excited. Yeah, you don't even know. I was so excited. I was like, I need to have them on. You know, just you guys being away and us not really having a chance to connect. I was like, I want to
Mhm.
bring them on the show so that I can connect. I can introduce everyone else to you guys so they can fall in love with you, just like I fell in love with you
We
Well, we
and your
appreciate
appreciate you too.
you.
products.
We really do.
Yes, I
Mhm.
wish you nothing but success in your business.
We
Um,
wish you
It
the
is
same,
success too, sweetie.
sweetheart.
Do
uh,
it.
we gonna we
Do
gonna go get to the top.
it.
So we're gonna have a whole party and everything like that. I see it's gonna be great. It's gonna be fabulous. All the people I love are gonna be there.
That's
And including you all who are watching this podcast today, right now, I want to thank you so much for tuning in to introducing the podcast with me, your smart video girl. I'm here again every Tuesday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, only on YouTube. So make sure you like, share, and subscribe. The Only Greatness Media Production, and you can keep up with what's going on. Don't forget to like me. Oh, follow me. I guess that's what they say. Follow me on the Smart Video Girl over on Instagram and send me an email at tellemchris@gmail.com when you wanna if you have any questions, you want to be a guest, you want to be a sponsor, you just want to say, how can I get in touch with the Turners again? Let me know. I will hook you up. That's what I do. Okay. And again, today's topic was teamwork makes the dream work.
That's
And if you
right.
do
Amen.
not know this awesome team right here, I
Thank
met them through working with another awesome team with
you.
BNP, and we are all Team God. Okay.
That's
Amen.
right.
Hallelujah.
Amen.
Yes, indeed. You take all
I
of that.
love it.
That's good.
I love doing my show. I love this. I think it's giving me the opportunity, and I'm gonna close out with this. Yesterday was we're right in between two like powerful times. Yesterday was 8/8, which is like the Lionsgate portal for those who believe in like being able to manifest in this universe being more than what we see. Yesterday was 8/8, which was a great time for manifesting and pulling in what your intentions were. And for me, is to be able to show up authentically at all times and always. And this podcast allows me to do that. And I'm so grateful that you all are accepting me as I am. Okay, because who I am is enough for what I am. So that is, I just love that. And tomorrow is the full moon.
Wow.
So, if you believe in all the lunar energy and things of that sort, this is the cycles and things like that. They're going to have a full moon tomorrow. This show in particular, being right in between those two, is very powerful. I believe that is not a coincidence. I don't believe in coincidences anyway. Everything happens by divine timing, and because His ways are not our ways, we don't
Right.
know how this thing works.
Mhm.
Okay, we just in it trying to win it. And if you want to win, okay, you need to get on a winning team. You need to sign up to be on God. I got the sign up sheet. Tell them. Okay. I got the sign up sheet. Let me know if you want to come on over to this team. It's a great team. The Turners are over there. It's a whole bunch of us over here. We winning. All right.
Women.
Again, make sure you go and follow. Go visit the website
Yes.
www.tonyturnerunleashed.com. Make sure you get some products. Support this business as they grow and as they make our hair healthy, y'all. Okay?
Amen.
Right.
Amen.
Okay? I love
Amen.
it
Amen.
so much. This has been a wonderful show again. And make sure
Yes.
you check us out next week. I'm gonna have more special guests. We're gonna be talking to I'm gonna have an artist on next week, a musical artist.
Mm.
Y'all know I love music.
Mm. We do too. We do too.
Yes.
Give us the
So
music.
yes, this show goes by really fast. I can't believe it's been
I
50
Yeah,
minutes.
that was fast.
know.
It was fast. And
But
it
that's what
great.
I love. I like to keep it
Right.
I like to keep it short to the point. We're
Mhm.
going to get it in. We're going to introduce some new people, some new things, and some new ways of thinking. I'm your girl, Miss Chris. This is introducing the podcast, and I will see you guys next week. Thank you guys again.
Hey, great show.
Great show. Thank you,
Be
Krista.
blessed. Thank you, Chris.
Yes.
Welcome.
Bye.